There is another obstacle in a Japanese company's attempt to purchase U.S. steel. Today, President-elect Donald Trump announcing he intends to block that $14 billion acquisition. U.S. Steel became the world's first company to be valued at more than $1 billion, but it has struggled in recent years. The company owns Keetac and Mintac on Minnesota's Iron Range, and back in September, the company said it would be forced to lay off their workers and shutter their mills without backing from the Japanese company. Nippon has said it was determined to protect and grow U.S. Steel by investing nearly $3 billion into its unionized facilities. But Trump believes the former American giant can eventually stand on its own. Also to be known, the current president, Joe Biden, has also voiced his opposition to that deal. The president and president-elect aren't the only ones. The United Steelworkers Union also opposes the idea. In a statement provided today, they said it carries serious long-term implications for the U.S. economy. The union had endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris during her presidential run, but adds in that statement today, it's clear Trump understands the vital role a strong domestic steel industry plays when it comes to our national security.